Hi, welcome back to the user authentication series of tutorial. In the last video I have installed JWT and created a user token in the server and returned to the front end in Vue.js. In this video I want to continue. Okay, what we need first, we need to install a vue-router. This vue-router should be for me it's 3.5.3. Add this version in your dependency section of your package.json and then run npm install. Okay, so I have already installed and I'm going to escape this. After you have installed vue-router, then what we need to do is I'm going to the resources component. I will create a new component, name it home component.view, and I will create another directory here. Inside the directory I will create two more files, login.view and register.view. Okay, inside the home component, let me add this component as default component here in the app.js home component. If I check home component as template, okay, small hi is here. Okay, it means our home component is loaded. Create another file called routes.js inside the js folder. Okay, here what we are going to do first, we window.view is equal to require view, and then import view from view, import vue-router from vue-router. Okay, view.use vue-router, and then we export this file, export default new vue-router, we define an array, name it routes, and then we will have name for this which will be login, and the path is login. Okay, component is login. The next route will be register, and the path is also register. Component is register. We need to import this files, import login from components add login. Import the register component from components add and register. Okay, and don't forget to specify mode here. Mode is history and hash is false. Okay, after we have created these two routes, we need one more route. When we logged in, we need to redirect. Once the user is logged in, we need to redirect that to the dashboard. Okay, name is dashboard, path also dashboard, and component as dashboard. You need to create this file inside this inside the auth, or no, we create here, right here, dashboard.vue. Okay, we need to import this file, dashboard from components and dashboard. So our route file is ready now. Okay, before we do anything else, anything here, we need to register this route file inside our app.js here. Okay, I import router from routes, and then we copy this and put it here and here. Okay, our route is added here. Let me now continue with this home component. In the home component, what I do, I take a div. Inside div, I will have a button group. We have a button which is for register. Second one is for login, and the third one is log out. Log in and log out. Okay, at click I call a function register for this login. At click I call login method, and for the logout at click I call logout method. Okay, and here I write router view. Router view, our component will be dynamically loaded right here under router view. Okay, we create a script tag. Inside script tag I export default, and we have a methods property here. We define our functions right here. Okay, and login log out. Let me check now what we have. Yeah, we have register, login, and logout buttons. Yeah, let me take it here right in the center of the page. Find class, container, and displays flex column, and justify content is center align, items is also center, and it should check the height of the screen. Okay, and then we define a class for this, display flex, and padding should be 3. Okay, let me refresh now. Yeah, it's in the center of my page right here. Okay, so vue-router is here. Our components register or login or dashboard will be loaded here. If I click to register, nothing happens. We call this dot router dot push register. In the login, I write this dot router dot push login. Okay, if I refresh, if I get not defined. Okay, register component. Our register component should be register component template. We will have the template, the div, we have a form. Inside the form we have a form group, and then be form input, we model as form dot name, placeholder is also name, and copy and paste 3 times for this is form dot email, and this is for password. Okay, this is confirm password, email, password, and confirm password. This type should be password, and this is also the type has password, and this type is email. Okay, then we create a export default. Here we will have data property, which has a form. This form object has a name, which is null, and email, password. password, confirm password. Okay, we need a submit button here. Take a div inside this. We have button, register, the type is submit, and on click I will call a function register. This form at submit I will call submit function. Okay, submit dot prevent to not accept empty field. Here I will call this submit function inside the methods. Inside the methods we have a submit function which is submitting our form to the server. Okay, let validate our password should match, or passwords or password and password confirmation should match if I check if this dot form dot password is not equal to this dot form dot password confirm, then we need to alert, which alerts a passwords not match. Then we return, we do nothing. Okay, if everything is fine, then what we do, we call excuse.post to register route with this dot form. Then we get a response, we just log the response. Okay, register response.data. If we get any error, we cache that here. Okay, yeah, check it. Okay, 500 pixel is fine, I think. Or we use bootstrap class, width is 50% of the page. Okay, and let me take this button to the right, class text is right. Okay, if I go to login, we don't have anything here in the login page. Let me copy everything into this login page. Okay, but we do need here name and this password confirmation. Okay, we do need this to field here, submit post, there should be login. Logged in. Okay, actually we do not going to log in this way, we will use vuex, but for now I will write like this to complete the logic. Okay, let me write something for dashboard, for dashboard template, and a div h1 dashboard. Another div here. I will once the user is logged in, we would be able to get its information, and we will be showing right here. Okay, paragraph and username will be here, and email will show here. Okay, okay. This is login now, register, login, and log out. Our route in Vue.js is working now. What we need to do next, we will go to laravel part and create our route and controller. We have a route named called login, and another one is register. Okay, in the API we will define, I already defined here, three routes. I am commenting out this two routes. I will just focus in this two routes. Sign in, it should be login and register. Okay, auth controller, login. Let me create a controller. Let me check if I have already. No, I don't have. I will create PHP artisan make controller auth controller. Okay, auth controller is created. I will have two functions, register and login. Public function request, come here, public function register. Okay, and the second function will be login. The third function should be public function log out. Okay, third one is public function me. When the user log in, then he can get its information like username and email by calling this route. This is also for logging out, log out. register. Okay, inside the register function, what we do first, we create a user model, a user object. User is equal to new user, and then what we store, user dot name is equal to request name, and user dot email is equal to request dot email. For the password, hash make request password. Then we save our user. Okay, for the validation, we write request validate, and then this validate function accept an array. Name is required, email is also required, it should be the type email, and also it should be unique, and user style. Password as required, mean the length, at least it should be 3 characters. Password, what was that? And register password, confirm password. It is required, and it should be same with the password field. Okay, user will get registered here. Let me write inside the catch block, if something happens I need to get that. Catch exception E, return responses JSON E get message. What we do, we write a try catch response JSON and so the try block I will get credentials is equal to request only the email and password. Okay, if token is equal to JWT and it has an attempt function. We pass the credentials, and then we return a response JSON this token. If we could generate the token, we return that, otherwise we will return response JSON could not create token. And for the logout, we check a variable for a var is equal to true, and then we call JWT auth parse token. We will and validate this token. Okay, pass for revert this, and then we return response logged out. For me, we will return response JWT auth and user information. Okay, now let me try. Name is Zia123 at gmail.com. Password is also 123. Register. Property made with register is not defined. Okay, this is submit. We don't need this function. This function will be called. Okay, Zia123 at gmail.com. Password is 123. Method not allowed. What is our method? Submit excuse the post register API this post register. What's wrong? What we need here, we should write something that which is we imported Axios. We will write Axios dot defaults dot base URL is equal to http localhost 8000 API. Okay, registered. I didn't get anything here. Okay, the given data was invalid. What is invalid? Auth controller, validator. response email has already been taken. Shit. We didn't return anything. Return response as JSON registered successfully. Okay. Five, six, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, registered successfully. Once we registered, we need to redirect to this login page. Okay. What we do after the registration, inside the register component, after registered, we need to redirect this router push into login. Okay. Zia and Zia. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Register. Okay. The registration is also working, and let me log in as zia230@gmail.com. Password is 123. Password not match what we have written here inside login. We don't need this validation here. Okay, here should be the token. zia1230@gmail.com. Okay, the method register is not defined. What is the hell is this? Okay, we got the token, and we need to store this token in the local storage. Redirect to the dashboard component here. Okay, login. If I log in, once I got this token, I need to store it into local storage dot set item, name it token, the value will be response dot data. Then we redirect to the dashboard. Okay, what's that? This is not registered. This should be login. Okay, logging in user. This is not the way of logging in or a user authentication in a real system. We need to install vuex, and there should be a state management by using vuex. So we will continue and we will install vuex and store the token in the local storage by vuex in the next video. Thank you. Bye.